A lot of couples today have dual careers. In this video, we are going to look at how not just to thrive in our career, but also to maintain a healthy and good relationship with our partner or spouse. The key takeaways of this video will be based on my learnings and understandings from the book Couples That Work by Jennifer Petriglieri. She focuses on how to thrive at work and in love. This is for couples who intend to have a dual career. A career doesn't necessarily mean having a 9-to-5 job. Anything that inspires you to develop and pursue your aspirations can be classified as a career. I enjoy having conversations with people who I feel have a deep understanding towards life. While in one such conversations, I met a co-traveler on my flight to US, and this book was recommended by him, who is an avid reader. He suggested that I read this book and said it is important for anyone who intends to be in a relationship or who is already in one. He was right. This book serves as a good toolkit to anyone who intends to understand more about relationships. Many of us might have short attention span. I'll try my best to deliver my learnings in simple terms. And they would be communication, accepting and dealing with change, and investing in development. Starting off with the first one, that is communication. The purpose of being in a relationship is evolving from generation to generation. Women initially might have been in relationships for stability, financial security, and also for general well-being. Whereas now we are moving towards more of self-development. That is where I think we need more support today. And also, in some cases, women are also being the primary breadwinners. So it is very important that the partner is able to offer what is needed as the person is evolving. Every couple needs to define a rule book that works for them and only for them. Jennifer, the author, articulates beautifully the evolution each couple goes through in 3 transitions. This book is a collection of research on 113 couples across the globe from different financial backgrounds, different careers and origins. The beauty is, no matter where we come from, the rules or the basic principles of building the relationships are the same. For instance, Michelle and Barack Obama might be in their 3rd transition. They must have realized different values and priorities in their life. They're definitely one of those wonderful couple who work till date and are beautiful human beings. Barack in many interviews mentioned that Michelle would leave him if he continued his career in active politics. Of course, it is a light-hearted anecdote, but it clearly shows how well they both communicated about their priorities. No matter how wonderful one's career might be, a relationship needs what it needs. Having a clear communication with your partner at a deeper level is really important. Being the one who's always compromising, whether we are male or female, is going to take us nowhere. She mentions about couples struggling to have it all. Instead, the power is in sitting across and addressing each other's fears, concerns, and values. I think it helps in understanding why someone behaves the way they behave. Sometimes we expect people to read through our minds and expect them to have some sort of superpower. Isn't it easier to communicate what we feel and keep things simple? The best thing about this book is how Jennifer managed to break down the concerns and roadblockers couples might have in regular basis. She manages to break them into simple and understandable chunks, guiding through the examples from her research. It helps in navigating through the logistics and also to excel in one's career. The spectrum she covers is really wide. Now, the second point, which is accepting and dealing with change. 2 people coming from different backgrounds need to deal with each other and appreciate the differences that they have. As I mentioned earlier, Jennifer talks about 3 transitions in this book. How do we make this work? To summarize it, it is about moving from parallel independent careers to interdependent lives and careers. Understanding what works for a couple and not falling into the trap of comparison keeps a couple more authentic and graceful. What do we really want? This is about a process of couples discovering themselves and being more independent from the social needs and discovering their own path. Who are we now? As couples might be approaching their 50s or 60s, they might be absorbed in being a parent or very much involved in their own careers. But either it could be that the children are approaching towards their university or moving for a job, and they might be approaching for retirement themselves. And this is a phase where they need to redefine their roles and identify who are they now. The way she provides summary of each transition, explaining about the triggers, the right questions to ask, and the reasons to identify is very useful in this book. I think that change is only natural, and it only means that we are growing and getting to know ourselves better. Leaving room for change only means leaving room for growth. And the third thing is investing in development. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the need for being in a relationship is really evolving, and Jennifer explains more about the hows and the whys in this book. She talks about agreeing on roles and responsibilities as a relationship grows. It's important to build a level playing field and creating a secure base for relationships where the couples can excel in what they aspire to be. Nowadays, with the busy schedules, it is very likely that we can get absorbed in our own world. I was raised in a space where I was conditioned to be my partner's supporting structure rather than having a career of my own or prioritizing my own growth. The moment my parents started noticing potential in me, they provided the right resources and contributed in my career. But I can still say, in a lot of countries, especially those who have a strong patriarchal structure, it is still not the case. There is still a lot of gap in how the girls are being raised. This prevents from building a strong career, and the role shift never happens. It means that only one partner is growing and the other is consumed in only the chores. Again, it's not about having a 9-to-5 job or pursuing a career to be a homemaker. It is about having an option and not hold back our dreams as an obligation. Jennifer explains many ways on how to build resilience to have high quality relationships. Coming from a large family, I was always fascinated in understanding how certain relationships work wonders. On contrary, there are other couples who have trouble in agreeing to most of the things. My understanding is that having clear and open communication with your partner, accepting them for who they are, and supporting them through their career is the key. It is important that we need to be aware that we are not being consumed or that we are consuming our partner being in a relationship. Do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think is the key to wonderful relationships? I'd like to learn more. The toolkit in this video is the book itself, because Jennifer has beautifully broken it down into several sections. This can be used as a guide for people from their 20s to their 80s. Hope this video and Jennifer's book helps you in building the career that you aspire for and yet have a wonderful relationship with your partner. You don't have to sacrifice one for another. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.